Mashiko Pottery Market has been held annually twice a year since 1966, so nearly 60 years. I really know no other place in the world that brings hundreds of thousands of people together to appreciate pottery in the same way that Mashiko Market does. The market is infused with hundreds of individual styles of pottery, as well as local food and other local crafts. There is an overall feeling of community and celebration. It seems as though more people are there every year. This spring, there were over 600,000 people that visited the market. On the first day, the streets were absolutely jam-packed with cars and people entering the town. I was the only person cycling in, so I could more or less move through the crowds. I couldn't believe how large this pilgrimage was, all for pottery. It is around a 10 or 15 minute walk from Mashiko train station into the area where most of the pottery shops and stalls are located. So if you do go, make sure to take it slow and bring a good pair of walking shoes. There is no way you can see it all in one day. So, if it's possible, break it up over a couple of days. If you do manage to stay a few days in the area, I also recommend visiting the Himatsuri in Kasama, which is a pottery market held at the same time as the Mashiko market. Kasama is the neighbouring pottery town, and the festival is held in the stunning Kasama Art Forest and Park. Here you can also see Ibaraki Ceramic Art Museum, which is amazing, and walk through stunning undulating hills to discover many ceramic art installations. The market itself is a lot more concentrated than the Mashiko market, with around 200 artists exhibiting alongside live music and great food stalls. Even though Mashiko certainly celebrates individuality, many artists continue the beautiful local tradition of the Mingi folk art style. The Kasama market, to me, has a concentration of more individual pottery styles. Both markets are exciting and inspirational. The thought that around 1,000 potters in this area of Japan are supported by these popular events is astonishing. Mashiko especially has attracted potters from all over the world to stay and learn Japanese pottery methods. Some of these potters came for what they thought would be a short learning experience, but ended up staying for decades. I myself have fallen in love with Mashiko's beautiful scenery, lush farming industry, as well as the open-minded and kind business owners I have come across here. I am now working on a renovation project here, with the dream of an open pottery studio and gallery, where I can connect potters and enthusiasts from around the world with the amazing artists here in Mashiko. I want to build communities that are connected to the land and that are interested in learning from each other and boosting each other's creativity. This year, I have been given the very special privilege of becoming more connected with Mashiko. I will be participating in the market, which will be held on the 1st to the 4th of November. I will be exhibiting at Tôchian, a pottery and restaurant run by Toshikazu Inoue. The beautiful sea blue pottery produced here is made thoughtfully by hand and considers the user with satisfying shapes and finger holds. The food here is delicious, with a variety of seasonal home-cooked recipes. I am currently working away busily on new pieces for this market. I also like to consider the user and like to make pieces that are satisfying to hold and use. By including the natural textures that I am surrounded by in my designs, I hope to remind the user to connect with nature. I really hope people cherish the handmade unique pieces that I make. I'm so excited to connect with people at this market that are interested in pottery as much as I am. In a time where so many transactions are impersonal, it is a privilege to place my work into someone's hands and connect with them over the process, inspirations, and the shared joy of living with handmade objects. Mashiko is a world renowned as the birthplace of Minge and the home of Shoji Hamada. Though my work may not be considered Mashiko Yaki, I hope that people can see that I work from the same ideals of beauty in everyday pieces. Inspired by nature, using meditative processes that show the hand of the maker. It is a privilege for me to be included in this community that inspired me to start making pottery in the first place. It is a privilege to be included in this community that has been shaped by clay, fire, and creativity for generations. I am reminded that craft does not exist in isolation, but in relationship with community.